Hey everyone, my name is Aysel and I am the in-house illustrator at Vectornator. And today I've prepared this illustration of a Technicolor rooster for you guys. So download the sketch file from the description box below and let's get started. Here's my rainbow color palette. I honestly get super excited when I see all these bright colors. And I'm going to pick the shade of blue and create the background with the rectangle tool. As with all my illustrations, I like to keep all the layers on low opacity, so I can see both my sketch and the vector paths that I'm drawing. Okay, now let's dive into these beautiful gradients I prepared here. The sketch file also includes all these gradients, so you can save them in your palette. But also all color codes are down below. So what I'm doing now is simply tracing the rooster's entire head with the pen tool. Then I move my gradient handle around so the colors fade into each other top down. I created a new layer because it's time to focus on all the details in the face. Let's start with the crest. I will keep it conventional with a red gradient and lower the opacity of the layer. Just like before, I pretty much trace my sketch and close the shape at the end. Keeping the same gradient and tool settings, I move on to tracing this part of the rooster's head, right under its beak. It's called wattle, but honestly I had to Google that. For this shape I want the gradient to be the opposite of the crest. So yellow will be at the top, but in much lower intensity. So you need to pull on this gradient handle all the way up. With the same tool and gradient again, I'm drawing the beak. I stop halfway so I can duplicate and reflect on the other side to create the entire shape. Here I want yellow to be more prominent, so again I pull on the handle to adjust the intensity of the red. But before I duplicate it, I'm adjusting the path by using the knot tool. Okay, looking good. Activate duplicate mode, drag your shape and flip the duplicate in the Arrange tab. Align and unite them. And finally adjust the gradient so it looks like it did before. Time for the last details on the beak. With this dark red gradient, I'm just making two ovals for the nostrils. New layer, which can only mean that we're starting with a new element. I'm tracing this shape on the rooster's head, which is an extension of the crest. Nothing new, and I'm using the same color as I did for the nostrils. So I think you guys can tell what I'm doing from the video. Time for the eyes. A rooster's eyes are placed on each side of the head. That's why they're positioned so far out. Let's duplicate on the other side to make our lives easier. And then for the pupils, I'm going to work with a gradient again, but more subtle this time. It's basically a black to dark gray radial gradient. You will see the effect better at the end when we reveal all the colors. To give our rooster more life, I'm also drawing a few shapes to suggest the reflection in the eye. And I'm just duplicating everything on the other side. Let's see our progress so far. Looking good, but I think we are missing some dimensions here. So let's add some black strokes and a black contour with the brush tool. I've created this sort of brush shape, thin at the ends and fat in the middle. I think it mimics a brush stroke super well. And I'm just drawing a few lines but not completely outlining all my shapes. I like how the black outlines give the impression of a shadow at the bottom of the rooster. And even if some parts stick out of the contour lines, I personally like the effect. Okay guys, this is it. This is our rooster illustration for today. Hope you guys enjoyed drawing with me. Let us know in the comments if you were able to follow along, and I will see you in our next video.